Alright, in this video we're going to be unboxing and testing out the King750 by DYU. Let's check it out. Hey, this is Nelson with the E-RYDERS channel. Welcome back. We are unboxing the DYU King750. This is what the box looks like when it comes in. All right, we're going to open it up. I want to thank DYU for sending us the King750 for testing and review. All right, inside we have a little box, which is usually the accessories box. Let's check that out. We got pedals. We got a reflector, kickstand. Now these bikes pretty much come 95% pre-assembled, so there's not much to really put on. And it looks like we have some tools. They make it easy. If you don't have tools, they'll provide the tools for you. Inside the little box is the charger. It might be a good idea to charge the battery while you're assembling the bike ahead of time. And that's what the bike looks like, all wrapped up in the styrofoam and the little cable ties, packaged to protect all the parts and pieces and the paint on the bike. So you just start by unwrapping all the styrofoam and clipping the ties. Alright, well, that's what it looks like with all the packing material off of the bike. And then we're going to undo the screws on that bracket so we can put the handlebars on first. That way the handlebars aren't dangling on the side of the bike while we put the bike together. Alright, you line up the bracket. Once you put the handlebars on, put the screws back in. It's just 4 of them. Now you want to assemble the headlamp, and there's a screw right on the bridge of the forks on the top. Just tighten that down to get the headlamp tightened. And then we have the seat. What's cool about this seat is that it is a suspension seat post. So not only do you have front suspension, you do also have some little extra suspension in the back on the seat. And for the pedals, don't forget, right is clockwise and left is counterclockwise. And then tighten those suckers down so they don't fall off or come undone. Alright, well, be sure to take off that little spacer in between the brake pads because they are hydraulic brakes. Line up the forks, put the tire on, and it's going to need some air, so put some air in that tire. Alright, so we want to make sure we can power up. Alright, look beautiful. I love that dual dial on that screen. It's pretty cool. Almost like a motorcycle look to it. And you just press up and down for the pedal assist levels. Alright, well, that is what the DYU King750 looks like. Let's test it out and go over the components. So the King750, as you can see, has no fenders because it is a mountain bike. And looking down by the battery, it's a 48 volt 20 amp battery, so it's a huge battery for long range, and it just drops out from underneath the frame. Going on down to the pedals and crank, and then moving on back to the Shimano turning derailleur system, and right behind that is a 750 watt motor, which puts out about 75 newton meters of torque. And that, you can see, is on some tires, 26x4 Chaoyang tires. You got a saddle with suspension seat post, and moving up front, you got your front suspension. And you got your integrated headlight. Now the bike is a little dirty. We took this thing off-road and really had a good time with it. Alright, on the handlebars you got your half twist throttle and your grip and your hydraulic brake lever and a 7-speed thumb shifter from Shimano. In the center you got a huge display, color display. On the left hand side you got a bell, and you got your controls for your display and a full grip which clamps on the handlebars to keep it from moving. Again, this bike is a beast of a bike, handling all the terrains. We took it out there. It actually handles up to 330 pound max capacity payload. And so now we're going to take it out for a ride, test it out. We got speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. Now this bike can do a range of 80 miles with pedal assist and maybe 50 miles if you're using throttle. That long range battery really puts out 20 amps, so you can do long ranges with a battery that size. This bike is probably, I'd say, on the budget side of things, it's really a basic mountain bike, but with good components. You're getting a 750 watt motor, 48 volt 20 amp battery, hydraulic brakes, and at this price point, it's just about under a lot of the other e-bikes in this price category. As you can see, we really did take it out in the rough, in the water, the mud, the grass. Hit a lot of bumps, tested out suspension, got real dirty. And I'm okay with not having the fenders because sticks didn't get stuck in between the fender and the tire. Now, we do love mountain biking, and this is a great mountain bike for the price. If you're interested in the 750, check out the link down below. And again, this is Nelson with the E-RYDERS channel, and I'll catch you later.